Police officer responding to a report of gunshots gets pummeled by a crowd of people. Watch this. Can you believe that? That Jacksonville, Florida officer was trying to clear the crowd when he was thrown to the ground as anti-police rhetoric escalates, as you know, nationwide. Joining us right now, somebody who knows all about this, Jacksonville Fraternal Order of Police President Steve Zona. Steve, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so pick up the story. That guy, there were reports of break-in or gunshots fired. That guy runs toward the danger. He's got a rifle on his back, right? And that happens?
Yeah. He was actually dispatched nearby to a report of a car break-in, and as he was arriving on the scene of that car break-in, they updated it, the information to say that there was gunshots nearby, and he actually spoke to the guy who called in the car break-in, and he said, "Hey, they're shooting down there," and pointed in the direction of that crowd. So that officer, you know, we've all seen it. Most recently here in Florida, in Miami, that bar shooting down there in Miami, and our officer wasn't going to wait. I mean, he was going to go down there. Didn't know if he had an active shooter situation or what it might be, so he drove down there to a safe distance, retrieved his patrol rifle, and was going to go down there and take care of business if he had to, and make sure that the very people that he was going to help, make sure that they were safe, and those same very people are the ones that attacked him.
Now, one person in that...
Yeah, you already know. God, you want to go?
Yeah, all right. Is it recording?
Yeah.
All right, Shalom, brothers. This is going to be another quick one. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles, elders, and great males, and shalom to the awful elect. Today's date is June the 9th, 2021, the year hastening return of our Lord. And yeah, what you just saw right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to bring this precept out, and, you know.
Yeah.
It says, second Ezra's
15 and 16.
15 and 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading another, that shall not regard their kings nor princes. Yeah, what you saw was Jake not regarding the kings nor princes, man. You know, it's like, man, fuck this cop, man. Because, hey, the other guy said he's, you know, he was attacked by the very people he wanted to help. Man, you wanted to kill some, he wanted to kill some Jakes, man.
What they saw was an Edomite with a gun.
They was like, man, fuck this, man.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I have a badge. I don't give a fuck about your badge, nigga. You know,
who shall rouse them up, right?
Yep. Yeah, exactly that. You know, because here it is. You know, they have authority, right? Technically, right? They have a badge, they have the uniform, they got the fucking, you know, they got the fucking radio, right? They got the handcuffs, and look at that, man. People are, man, they don't give a fuck, especially Jake, man. Even though straight up, you know, those little Nicholas, the spirit is probably gonna go end up facing time, right, for that. But it comes to show you, they're like, I don't even give a fuck.
Fuck no more, man. That's Most High putting the spirit in them to do that. Because that's another prophecy that the Lord has. You know, He's gonna rouse, you know, two-thirds of Israel up, you know, to go against to the Edomites, man. You know, the Lord's gonna let them get busy.
Yep.
Especially down there in like Florida.
Oh yeah.
You know, all them you know, southern states. You know,
especially the South. You already know.
Jake got scraps out there, man.
Well, they got cities. They got Atlanta, right? That's pretty much Jake City. Through Spirit.
Yeah, Jake is strapped up down there, man.
Oh yeah, they ready to go. They got nothing to lose and everything to win through Spirit, man. And Esau knows that, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like it, brothers. How y'all get back to the field?
Yep. You know how it be, brothers. Fucking finessing Esau over here. Yeah, come, I'll go again. Yeah. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. All right. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. And again, in that video, man, through Spirit, you know, play it again. That shit was crazy.
Crowd helped him.
One person tried to pull it was actually a female off of him. You can see, I think it's the guy in the red shirt, but he tried to pull her off, but nobody else did. Everybody else sat there and watched, and everybody else filmed what happened to our officer. And quite frankly, we've seen it all over the country, all last year, all the rhetoric from the activists, and really, truthfully, some rhetoric from elected officials that we feel like has emboldened situations like this, like there'll be no repercussions for, you know, jumping on police officers and hurting them.
Steve, this is so different than anything we've seen in the United States throughout my lifetime until present day, where usually, you know, it's people, good Samaritans in a crowd will jump up and help the police officer. They won't jump up and jump him.
Yeah, you're right. And what we kind of want to make clear is that, you know, we don't think this is a reflection on Jacksonville, because we have some, you know, amazing citizens, amazing community here in Jacksonville. Our elected leaders are amazing. What we say this is a reflection of those people in the parking lot. And you're right. I do think that, the vast majority of Americans, I don't care what your political affiliation is, what your race is, the vast majority of Americans would help us in our time of need. But unfortunately, again, all that rhetoric and the elected leaders remaining silent and sometimes encouraging it have emboldened people to do this. And you're right. I never thought I'd see something like this.
And there it is, man. I never thought I would see something like this through the Spirit, right? I mean, if you knew the scriptures, you know it was about to happen, right? Through the Spirit, that's why, again, everything that's happening in the world, it should not be shocking to anybody, man. Especially if you've been in the truth, man. All right, what scriptures say, man? All right, that the secrets are revealed unto the prophets, man. All right, so I mean, it's in the book. All right, come on, man. You can't really just go around that, man. But again, I keep going. 2 chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, man. All right, and again, that's just like a little microcosm. All right, what's about to happen real soon, man. All over the world, man. Through the Spirit, all right, people are not going to regard the prince, the king, the princess, the police. All right, yeah, that's what martial law is about to happen, man. Right? Because what happens when there's a fucking protest? What do the police really handle it? No, man. They end up calling the fucking martial law, man. All right, they end up calling the troops, the reserves, right? And after that, what's after the reserves, man? The real actual army, man. Through the Spirit, all right, so we already know through the Spirit. Hey, whether it be the American army or these foreign military troops and out there, all right, through the Spirit, right? They're gonna be trying to gun us, man. All right. If you want to say something. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid, man. All right, and again, whether it be a protest, whether it be fucking, that cop went up there and tried to say, well, I'm trying to save the day, I'm trying to stop the shooting, man. All right, but at the end of the day, what there's nothing you can do, man. All right, because there's fucking trouble everywhere. All right, there's all right, like I said, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, man. All right, yeah, and through Spirit, I'll try to look it up later through Spirit, what the word trouble means, man. All right, but yeah, it comes to show you, man. All right, cities are troubled in all corners. Again, the cop gets there, right? He's getting to through Spirit. Let me look it up real quick. All right, here we go. It says trouble from Old French to blair, tisis of to tourblur, to trouble, disrupt, make cloudy, stir up, mix, from Vulgar Latin to bulare, from Latin to buidare, to trouble, to make, turbine. All right, and again, it says agitation of the mind, emotional turmoil from Old French, man. All right, a concern, cause for worry, something that causes trouble, meaning unpleasant relations with the authority. And there it is, right there. Unpleasant relations with the authorities. Man, that's the one right there. Unpleasant relations with authorities, man. All right, and you see it right there, man. All right, again, 2 chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. Against the time of trouble, man. And Jacob's trouble. Hey, see, and it gives another meaning, man. And not only, of course, Jacob's gonna be in trouble, right? Which trouble means what? He's gonna be in the funk with Esau at the end of the day, man. All right, because again, who brings the trouble, man? Is it these other nations, which they will bring it? But at the end of the day, who really brings trouble around, man? Esau, man. All right. So everybody's gonna have trouble through Spirit real quick with Esau through Spirit, man. All right. Because a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of the pride, the city shall be troubled. All right. Again, unpleasant relations with the authorities. All right. It says, for because of the pride, the cities shall be troubled, man. And again, what? You come to a city, especially here in Babylon in America, right? You can find cheap goods, technically, right? You can find everything you want. Pretty soon, you're not even going to be able to buy gas. Pretty soon, you're not even going to be able to buy anything, man. Not even food. All right? You're just going to have to deal with it, all right? And that's why these people are going to riot real soon, all right? Because they're not going to be able to move around. They're not going to be able to get their goods. They're not going to be able to even have a job or a house. In this case, right here in America, in this case, right? So of course they're gonna go riot, and of course what does that mean? Fucking martial law, man. And you see it right now, man. That was a little symptom of that, man. All right, cops are gonna be eaten alive. All right, the only way you're gonna survive against these little fucking niggas is going to fucking have an arm, a whole squad with you, all right, and a rifle. the determination to shoot and kill, man. All right, not like that nigga. The nigga had the fucking, the cannon. He didn't want to shoot it, man. Right? So, hey, in other words, what does that mean? He wasn't ready for the battle, man. He wasn't ready to kill niggas. All right? And pretty soon, hey, he's not gonna be playing around with you niggas, man. You try to do that shit again with a fucking army officer, he'll blow your ass away, man. All right? No apology through spirit, So, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And there it is yet again, man. All right, the end of the world. All right, as people call it, right? The purge. All right, fucking the Mad Max. Okay, and we see little by little that's part of that, man. Pretty soon it's gonna be an everyday thing, man. Again, like the cop said, like the video said, the cop went to go check on a fucking broken window. And next thing you know, he hears gunshots. And next thing you know, he tries to go over there and he gets attacked by a bunch of niggas, man. All right, hey, America 2021, man. How much more in a couple weeks, man? Through spirit, paya, bashimashai. All right. So with that, brothers, the spirit, Jake gonna have to go back to fucking slide back in fucking Esau's plantation through the spirit, paya, bashimashai. But yeah, so with that, hey, you brothers see it, man. All right, and tawari bashimashai, because it was one of the brothers who sent the video to us this morning, so we decided to make a video on it. So hey, tawari bashimashai to the brother, So with that, hey, your brothers can stay safe, and you already know, man. Anytime, any moment, man, judgment could come through, whether it be these little nigglets or whatever, man. All right. So with that, we'll give all praise and honors to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakrash, Prakatam. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom and salutation to all you brothers out there pushing the word truth, sincerity. Till next time, shalom, and y'all stay safe now.